Hello, welcome to Tier 1 Real Estate. My name is Jairo Gomez, the Business Development Manager here for our firm. And today I want to talk to you about something that's very controversial here in the land of property management and real estate rentals and overall the real estate industry. And that is pets, right? In the rental market, we have to understand that 67% of renters do have pets here in the Salt Lake County. And what that does is it tells you that oftentimes you're going to come across people that have pets that are wanting to rent your property. So what do you do? How do you approach that? And what are the pros and cons of having pets inside a rental unit? So first of all, let's talk about that statistic. The fact that 67% of people that are in the market for rental units have pets. The moment you decide that you don't want pets, you've now eliminated 67% of qualified candidates. So that leaves you with roughly 34% available. So you limit the amount of people that you can rent your place to. That is a negative, right? The positives to no pets is you don't have to worry about whether there's going to be any pet wear and tear. So, and even at that point, you may come across one day when maybe someone that wasn't supposed to have pets in their home, they have an unauthorized pet. We'll talk about that in a second also. So what are the pros? What are the benefits of having your renters be able to bring a pet to their home? Well, there's different kinds of pets. First of all, you're gonna come across people who have not just the traditional dog or cat, iguanas, snakes, so on and so forth, rabbits. And now that's not to mention the whole service animal and emotional support animal. We'll leave that for a whole nother video. Today I want to strictly talk about just pets. And the most common pets you're going to see are dogs and cats, so we'll focus on those. We can maybe talk about any other kind of pet in a different video. Typically we don't really allow any exotic animals or any reptile animals or any animals that may require a really big fish tank where we have the danger of that fish tank breaking and causing water damage. So a lot of it has to do on a individual basis, but very common would be the cats and the dogs. So we'll go ahead and talk about cats first. So number one, cats. A lot of people are cat people, and they, depending on the setup of the home, it may be a feasible situation for them to own a cat, ideally in a home that has a yard where they can maybe put the litter box outside and the cat can relieve themselves so it doesn't cause a lot of smell. The biggest downside with the cats is that they have or leave oftentimes a smell that's very hard to get out of walls and out of carpet. So that is something that we've dealt with in the past. It is possible. You often have to do special cleaning, special painting in order to eliminate those odors, right? With dogs, depending on the size of the dog, we typically stay under 35 pounds with breed restrictions, because what we've found is typically the smaller dogs will cause less potential damage, less wear and tear overall. A larger dog, just because of the nature of the size, can potentially cause more harm or more wear and tear to a home and apartment, so on and so forth. And so both of those animals, dogs and cats, are accepted in a lot of our rentals. And what we do is we collect a deposit, so a reasonable size deposit depending on the home, depending on the animal, to be able to hold that in the event of any damage that is caused. We also are going to go ahead and charge an additional pet rent. That may also vary depending on the home and depending on the type of animal. And the pet rent is in order to allow the property owner to offset the expense of more additional wear and tear because they now have an animal here in their property. So with that being said, like I said, a lot of people have animals in today's world. And so you may want to rethink your strategy if you're considering doing a no pet policy, because at the end of the day, it's going to keep you from a lot of potential renters. It can keep you from some potential rental income. There's things that we do as far as inspections, periodic inspections that are put in place in order to make sure that the house is being cared for while the person's living there with the pet. And if we see something during those inspections that we need a remedy, then we go ahead and do that immediately and not wait for that person to completely destroy, or their dog or cat to completely destroy the place. We're gonna go ahead and take care of it right away, give them a warning, allow them time to remedy the situation. And if it continues, or if it happens one more time, then we're gonna go ahead and ask them to either remove the dog or to go ahead and find a different place to live if they've violated anything to do with the lease, or if they've damaged the property, which could also be in violation of their lease. So just a few tips and insight on whether or not you should do pets, whether you should allow pets, how to go about treating that. Just to summarize, 67% of Salt Lake County has pets. If you'll be eliminating a lot of potential renters if you do. You can allow dogs and cats a lot easier than other potential animals. And keep in mind that you're able to collect a deposit and additional pet rent if you are going to allow that situation to happen in your rental unit. If you have any further questions regarding pet policies and how to go about handling those situations, give us a call to our office at 801-486-6200. Once again, 801-486-6200. Also, feel free to send us an email message at admin@tier1re.com. Once again, admin@tier1re.com. We would love to answer any of your questions that you may have, or give you some more clarification on how to best handle pets in your property. Once again, my name is Jairo Gomez with Tier 1 Real Estate. Talk to you very soon.